Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, chuckfinleLP, Sonic & Knuckles Part 4. We are now in the Lava Reef Zone, the first lava-themed zone in the Sonic series, and the fourth zone in Sonic & Knuckles, obviously. Alright, so this zone has lava, which can hurt you very easily if you jump into it. So the fire shield will actually be very good here. Those enemies you just saw me kill won't hurt you unless you jump directly into their spikes. The fireballs will hurt you, of course, if you do get hit by them. The electric shield and the fire shield will be very good here, and the fire on top of those worms as well. The electric shield will be useful. Alright, so these guys, you have to get close to them to make them start kind of a timer. But once you can see them start flashing. And for those pink cloud, these guys, if that pink cloud gets on you, shield or not, it will drain rings from you, and you will go very slowly, and you won't be able to jump very high, and it's very bad. You know, you don't want to get hit by those at all. I'm not 100% sure of any real way to get rid of the effects of the pink cloud. I'm not sure if you get hit by an enemy or not. If it will actually help, it might, but it's just best to avoid the pink clouds at all costs. Alright, so you saw if you spin dash to the right of the screen, you'll go down or go up. If you spin dash to the right, you'll go down, or to the left you go down, right you go up. It's the same way through the entire area. So this just shows us what the boss is going to look like. There's a life over there that you can get if you're fast enough with the Sonic, but it's easiest if you can get with Knuckles because you don't have to fall down here immediately. You can glide across with Knuckles. But this place has a lot of, yeah, those rocks will actually hurt you. Ooh, there we go. The rocks will hurt you from those rocks that explode. Yeah, these guys, those rocks will hurt you, so stay away from them if at all possible. The only thing that'll hurt you on those are the spikes, and they can crush you if you are underneath them or get caught in a roof, so be careful about those. Obviously, but past that, this zone isn't too hard. And I believe this is the first zone that changes the background drastically in the Sonic series. And I won't spoil it, what it turns into, but it's almost, it's exact opposite of what of Act 1. But anyway, just look around up here. There's usually a life or two hanging around up top of these kind of sections. The fire won't hurt you on those platforms, I don't believe, so you don't have to worry about that. But you do want to be careful. There's a lot of fireball things like that, and it's always best to go after the fire shield. Even if the electric shield seems to be working, you always want to go after the fire shield, except for the mini boss here. You want to have the electric shield for him, and I'll show you why once I get to him. But now, an interesting thing with the Sonic series that I haven't had the chance to show off or talk about yet, you can only get a life per, or you can't get a life per 100 rings. So, okay, say if you got 100 rings and then lost them all after getting a life, you couldn't get another 100 rings and get a life. You'd have to get 200 rings to be able to get that life, which is an interesting concept. It doesn't really hurt either way. Okay, the only way to get the pink cloud off is to kill the pole, but it's very hard to do with the cloud on you because you jump you don't jump nearly as high, and you run very slowly, so you can't get quite enough height to be able to get to the the turret or the pipe, because you have to hit it in the eye to be able to kill it. Alright, so you see, you do lose rings, It's a lot harder with Knuckles because you can't do the that little special move that Sonic can. But you know, you see it does drain rings, and you do move a lot slower, and you don't jump nearly as high. You can make this go faster by continuously charging the spin dash, or you can just let it go. Oh wow! Yeah, you want to be careful about that too, because if you do hit the pipe, you will get hurt, and if you have the cloud on you, you will lose rings. So have to be very careful about that. It's very useful through here, but you want to be careful, because once you let go, you will slowly spin for about a second, and then you'll stop, and it'll shoot you off into whatever is over there. Well, I guess we can't get the... Alright, so this is a two-part boss. This is easier with Sonic than Knuckles, obviously, because you can use the special move, but those orbs will come up, fire 3 shots at you. I guess you really don't need the electric shield. I forgot that you have the special move and you can jump higher as Sonic. But those will come out, you just hit them 3 times, and then they'll be destroyed, and then you gotta hit the hand 6 or 8 times. Once you destroy the orbs, they won't come up anymore. You just have to wait for the hand to come back up. Don't let it crush you, because it's kind of weird how it will crush you. Sometimes it'll crush and kill you, sometimes it'll just hurt you. But just be very careful. Even if you're jumping while it's going to come down, it will still get you, so you just try to stay away from it as much as possible. You can't spin dash and let it crush you, because that will hurt you. So you don't do that. Just keep jumping around, and oh, there we go. That's pretty useful. But yeah, just keep jumping around. You know, dodge the hand whenever it comes.